For 60 years, you've been told the same story. Vegetables are always safe, always healthy, always the answer. But after 60, your kidneys tell a different truth. They filter slower, they tire faster, and some vegetables that once healed you can now quietly harm you. Fatigue, swollen ankles, rising blood pressure. You think it is just aging, but often it is a warning from your kidneys. And the shocking part is this: the foods stressing them may be sitting right on your dinner plate tonight. Today I will reveal 5 vegetables you must limit after 60, and more importantly, the safe and delicious choices that will protect your kidneys and your strength. My friends, the first truth to understand is that the body changes with time. Between 40 and 50, most people hardly notice that their kidneys are already beginning to lose efficiency. But after 60, this decline becomes sharper. What once was filtered in hours may now take days. What once passed without a trace now leaves behind crystals, buildups, and strain. This is not about fear, it is about wisdom. Life after 60 can still be full of clarity, strength, and vitality if you learn how to respect your body's shifting needs. The kidneys are silent guardians. They never complain until the damage is great. They do not shout, they whisper. And unless you know how to listen, you may never hear their warnings. Today you will learn to listen, and in doing so, you will protect the energy that carries you through every day of your life. Let us begin with the first vegetable, the beet. With its rich crimson color and sweet earthy taste, the beet is celebrated as a symbol of health. It lowers blood pressure, supports circulation, strengthens the heart. But behind its beauty lies a hidden danger for aging kidneys. Beets are one of the highest sources of oxalates, compounds that bind to calcium and form sharp crystals in the body. In youth, kidneys filter them out. After 60, the filtration is slower and those crystals stay behind, cutting, scratching, stressing the tissue. I remember the story of Mrs. Johnson, a grandmother of 68 from Texas. She began drinking beet juice every morning, proud of her new healthy habit. At first, she felt more energetic, even proud of her discipline. But within months, her ankles swelled and a dull ache grew in her lower back. She thought it was just aging. Tests revealed oxalate deposits and early kidney stress. She was shocked. How could something healthy be harming her? When she replaced beet juice with carrots and cauliflower, her energy returned and the pain disappeared. Beets are not poison, but they require respect. If you love them, boil them and discard the water, which removes much of the oxalates. Eat them only occasionally, never daily in juice. And if you crave color on your plate, carrots and green beans bring it safely. True wisdom is not about fear, it is about balance. The second vegetable is spinach. For decades, spinach has been crowned a superfood. It is full of iron, magnesium, antioxidants, and vitamin K. Many seniors proudly blend spinach into smoothies or pile it onto salads, believing they are protecting their bones and keeping blood pressure down. But spinach is one of the most oxalate-rich foods in the entire human diet. One cooked cup can hold more than 700 milligrams of oxalates. In a 20-year-old body, that is no problem. In a 60-year-old body, it can be a disaster. Those oxalates clog the kidneys, block calcium and iron absorption, and quietly weaken bones and blood. The danger grows when spinach is eaten raw. Smoothies and salads preserve every milligram of oxalates, and when eaten daily, they slowly erode kidney function. Many seniors feel unexplained fatigue, cloudy urine, or back discomfort without realizing their daily spinach habit may be the culprit. The solution is moderation. Spinach can still be enjoyed, but boil it lightly first and never make it a daily routine. Safer greens, romaine, kale, arugula, bring freshness and nutrients without the same heavy burden. Even a so-called superfood can be harmful if eaten without awareness. The third vegetable is the potato, a beloved staple in nearly every home. Mashed potatoes at family dinners, baked potatoes at restaurants, fries at Sunday gatherings. The potato is comfort food. But potatoes, especially when eaten often, are high in both oxalates and potassium. Potassium is a vital mineral necessary for the heart and muscles. But when kidneys filter poorly, excess potassium builds up in the blood. Too much potassium causes irregular heart rhythms, muscle weakness, even sudden cardiac risk. Combined with oxalates, potatoes become a heavy load for tired kidneys. I once met a 72-year-old man in Ohio who ate a baked potato every evening, believing it was healthier than bread. Over time, his heartbeat became irregular, his energy faded, and his doctors traced the cause to potassium overload. When he cut back on potatoes and replaced them with cauliflower, pumpkin, and rice, his health stabilized. Again, the lesson is moderation. If you enjoy potatoes, boil them and throw away the water, which lowers potassium. Eat them a few times per week, not every day. Even the simplest food becomes harmful when consumed without limit. The fourth vegetable is the tomato. Tomatoes bring flavor and life to so many dishes. Salads, sauces, soups, even ketchup on the side of a meal. They are rich in vitamin C, lycopene, antioxidants. But for aging kidneys, tomatoes pose two dangers: potassium and acid. When kidneys are slow, potassium lingers in the blood, stressing both kidneys and heart. The acidity of tomatoes can also irritate the urinary tract and worsen inflammation in kidneys already struggling. Many seniors eat tomatoes daily, never suspecting that their favorite food is placing a constant load on their filtering system. A woman in Florida, proud of her tomato garden, ate them every day, but her blood tests began showing higher waste levels, a sign of kidney strain. When she reduced tomatoes to just a few times a week and replaced them with red bell peppers, similar in color, sweet in flavor, but much gentler, her health improved. Tomatoes are not the enemy, but after 60 they must be treated as a guest, not a daily resident. The fifth vegetable is Swiss chard, though some may not know it by name. It is a leafy green often found in soups, stews, and juices. It looks healthy, it tastes earthy, and it is rich in vitamins A, C, and K. But Swiss chard carries the same double burden as spinach: oxalates and potassium, both high. For seniors, this is too much. A retired teacher in California began blending Swiss chard, spinach, and beets into green juices daily, convinced she was cleansing her body. Within a year, she was plagued by painful kidney stones and fatigue. She had not been detoxing her body, she had been overloading it. When she replaced those high oxalate greens with cucumber, celery, and parsley, her symptoms eased and her energy returned. The lesson is clear: what helps the young may harm the old. The wise adapt their choices with age. If you crave leafy greens, turn instead to cabbage, lettuce, or bok choy. They nourish without overwhelming. And now we step back and see the bigger picture. Beets, spinach, potatoes, tomatoes, Swiss chard, none of them are poison. For a younger body, they can even be powerful allies. But after 60, they become burdens if eaten without care. The body is no longer the same as it was at 30 or 40. The wise do not deny this truth, they embrace it. Balance, moderation, and variety become the keys to health. Boiling vegetables reduces their oxalates and potassium. Pairing them with calcium-rich foods like yogurt or cheese helps block harmful compounds. Rotating vegetables instead of eating the same ones every day keeps the diet safe and kidneys protected. And above all, awareness. Listening to the whispers of your body before they grow into screams can save you years of suffering. This is the deeper wisdom. Aging is not defeat, it is transformation. At 60, you no longer fight with brute force. You fight with strategy, with intelligence, with balance. Food is no different. What you once devoured daily must now be respected, adjusted, moderated. Health is not about filling yourself endlessly, it is about aligning with your body's stage of life. The kidneys are guardians, and they ask not for miracles, only for relief. Give them that relief, and they will serve you faithfully, keeping your energy steady, your mind clear, and your body strong. Before we close, I ask you to reflect. Which of these vegetables do you eat most often? How might you adjust your habits to honor your kidneys, protect your heart, and extend your vitality? Share your thoughts in the comments, because your story may be the guidance another person desperately needs. And if this message has opened your eyes, give it a like, subscribe to Golden Wisdom, and share it with your loved ones. Remember always, true strength is not in resisting change, but in adapting with wisdom.